Hi, this is Eternally Erica. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. It has officially gotten chilly, so, our little coat is out. So welcome to that, and I felt like using my Pulp Tarot deck today for that. I have my Love Manifestation candle is burning. Make sure to hop on over to my Etsy shop if you're interested in purchasing one of those. They are listed on there. The intention is to create more of a self-loving energy into your life. So if you like this candle, it's got rose quartz, soy wax, and it is undyed. I decided to go white with it, keeping the energy very light, loving. I used rosemary in it as the main scent. So it does have a bit of like a floral scent, but everything is very love oriented, and I'm so happy with how those came out. They are in little mini 4-ounce tins, and we are going to get into this reading. I did not forget to do the monthly update videos. I did decide to push them back. I'm probably not going to be posting them until, sometime next week, because I didn't get to do last month's until the middle of last month. So I'm probably just going to be, kind of popping them in the middle there. It does end up taking up a lot of time for me to get 12 videos out, so just bear with me, please. Also, shout out and thank you so much for all the love and support to my 500 subscribers. Make sure to, keep liking, subscribing, and commenting below if you haven't subscribed yet. I have a new goal set for 1,000 subscribers, so let's aim for that. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. And let's get into this reading. All right. 6 of Pentacles reversed. Someone was in a non-reciprocal relationship. Maybe you felt that you were putting in all the effort and you were not having it anymore. We have the Sun reversed, so you were not feeling that happy about it. Someone may actually have kids. Maybe Leo season was significant because the Sun card does represent Leo energy. Oh, my cards are flying, so bear with me about that as well because of the wind. 3 of Cups. Okay, so you may have felt that there could have been third-party energies going on in this connection. Maybe somebody was partying a lot. Maybe somebody is, likes to be surrounded by a lot of friends, goes out a lot. Because that is like a celebratory energy. So maybe somebody was like partying, celebrating, hanging out with friends. Maybe somebody was prioritizing like partying and friends over real committed connections. 10 of Swords. Yeah, so you had to do a harsh ending with this person. And then we have 9 of Cups. So, yeah, you are looking for your, full committed relationship. You do not want this, lower level garbage. We have 2 of Cups reversed, so maybe you felt like somebody was going to be your soulmate and it did not go as planned, or this is like a soul connection. Like maybe somebody was supposed to meet up and it didn't work out. 4 of Cups. Maybe you view somebody as like a missed opportunity, or this is how they're viewing you. They may be in like a depressed energy now without you. The World. The World is Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. So maybe somebody is dealing with a fixed sign. Fixed signs are known to be very stubborn, I have to say. So somebody may have been just stubbornly stuck on the idea of wanting some sort of third-party situation. Maybe you felt like you were going to be the person to change this person's mind, and that absolutely wasn't happening. Or vice versa, maybe you're both fixed signs and it was just a battle of wills going on, butting heads constantly. My husband's a Scorpio. I'm a Leo. I can honestly say there are, days where we are in a true standoff of a power struggle, but oh man, we have Queen of Wands reversed. This is again Leo energy. As I said that I'm a Leo, the Leo cards are flying out. So someone was lacking confidence. Maybe you were lacking confidence in this connection. Maybe, you were sensing some sort of like shady energy going on, and you were no longer confident that this was ever going to work out. 5 of Cups reversed. You're no longer crying over spilled milk, though. You're no longer going to be viewing this as a missed opportunity. It seems like you have just learned your lesson here. It seems like, you've come full circle and you've come to your senses about the situation. Knight of Swords reversed. So somebody was like really taking a long time, procrastinating it. Maybe you wanted things to speed up a lot quicker than this person did or whatnot. Knight of Cups reversed. So somebody may have been heavily like hiding their feelings towards you. Maybe this person was watching your socials or something and they were hiding some sort of feelings they had. They were not coming forward with like so we have Wheel of Fortune with the Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo reversed. 8 of Pentacles. Maybe you are currently working on, some sort of artwork. You're putting all your eggs in your own basket these days. Maybe you pulled back to focus on your own art, your own crafts, your own jobs. Maybe you're just focusing more on yourself. And that too is why you're going to be stopping entertaining this nonsense. The Rihanna song Love on the Brain just popped into my mind too. The part where she says, I tried to buy your pretty heart, but the price still high. So maybe somebody actually was realizing that they were never going to be able to give you what you wanted, so they backed off. Or you had to come to the realization that you were never going to feel fulfilled in this. So that could be a message for someone. I'm going to pull some Woodland Warden, so let's see what comes out here. Okay, the Butterfly and Snowdrop, Hope. So somebody may be in a very transformative energy right now, you or them. You're coming out of your cocoon, you're transforming into the next phase of your life. Maybe you are doing something where you are put in the spotlight more, where you are, showing yourself off to the world. The Vulture and Asphodel, which is upheaval in reverse. So it does look like there was some sort of like chaotic shakeup, some, Ten of Swords that occurred, some sort of upheaval, but it does look like you are, getting out of that. Maybe you are someone who grew up in a lot of chaos and you're just, finding your own inner hope, your own inner peace. You're creating the stability that you want for yourself now. I'm going to also pull some cosmic insight. So let's see what comes out. Guardian. So you have a lost loved one that watches over you, a guardian angel. Ooh. Spy. So somebody is still got their eye on you. So this is again like Knight of Cups energy. Knight of Cups is water signs. Maybe you are dealing with someone who is a water sign. Maybe it's a, water sign seasons. Could be significant. But somebody is watching you, admiring you. Intuition. The red flags that you ignore now will come back later to bite you. Follow your intuition. This doesn't look like a situation that was ever going to change if you, were just holding out in hopes that somebody was going to change. It didn't really look like that's what's going to happen. You're going to have to pull back your energy and start just filling your own cup. So let's see. We're going to pull some love and money cards. Walls closing in. Number 15, maybe someone's born on the 15th. Maybe 1 and 5 is 6. That is masculine energy. Maybe someone's getting into like a more masculine emperor energy. Maybe that is what's required. Even, everyone carries masculine and feminine energies inside themselves. So even if you are technically female, you may still carry, you still carry a masculine energy. So that is someone who's more like, money focused, more like stable, committed to getting finances up, so maybe you're getting into some type of like boss independent energy. All right, so it says removing the walls built by cultural differences, sexual orientation, or other divides that once seemed unbreakable. There is no more space for denial, only for resolution. Our backgrounds may be worlds apart, but our hearts remain aligned, breaking the walls that try to keep us apart. Even when the world sees walls, we find a way to stay united, choosing love over division. Maybe there was some sort of cultural difference or something between you and someone you're dealing with that you felt like could have been an issue. Like maybe somebody's family was not going to accept you because of cultural differences. So put that where it resonates. Or it said sexual orientation. Maybe this is, like a relationship that someone's family views to be like a taboo. So there may be some sort of taboo element there. So just put that where it resonates. Number 4. So the number 4 could be significant. Also, the number 4 is Emperor. So Emperor energy seems to be coming out. We have secret weapon, unseen by foes, ready to be unleashed, quietly deadly. A silent strike revealing the arsenal of the unseen. I'm battling my insecurities and re-examining our relationship. It is life-altering and also extremely empowering. At times I struggle, but I know you are my secret weapon. Somebody may be really viewing you as like their secret weapon. Maybe you are someone who always like uplifts this person. You're always their cheerleader, vice versa. But there may have just been some sort of, divide there. All right, I'm going to pull some zodiac charms and initial charms to give you further confirmation. This is your story. This can give you sun, moon, or rising signs or a time frame where something may shift in your connection. We have Libra again, Sagittarius, Gemini, Taurus, Pisces. The letters H, P, and I. Bye. I hope this helped.